We are on page 438 in Chapter 7 of the Microsoft Excel 2013 Comprehensive Textbook. And we're at the bottom on using the Quick Analysis tool. And the instructions actually begin on page 439. So select the range we want to analyze, in this case G4 to G31. So here is G4, and we're going to go all the way down to G31. And we get this little quick analysis button here, and click on it and select the formatting tab, and we want the top 10% button, so click on that, and we can see if we scroll up that we're going to see the top 10% highlighted, which should be the 25.76 on row 18 and the 21.10 on row 28. And now we're on page 440, and we want to click on cell I32. Okay, here is column I, row 32, and we want to type shaded cells, indicate top 10%, and drag through I32 and J32, and we're going to go to our fill colors up here on the Home tab, and we want red, accent 2, lighter 80%, and there we go. And now it should match the picture on the top of page 440. And now we're on the bottom half of page 440. Select the range we want to analyze, in this case C4 to F31. So let's go up here. I'm going to shrink this down a little bit. C4, let's shrink it one more time so we can see everything on the almost everything on the screen. Okay, C4 to F31. And let's click on this, and let's click on the totals button here. And what I want is I want to sum these columns. And I want to select cell A32, which is right here, and type the word totals and hit enter. And then I want to take cell G31, which is right here, and I want to copy that down. So we'll also be computing the same numbers down here, and we should get 0.93%. And that takes care of the quick analysis toolbar. And now we are on using the find and replace commands on the bottom of page 441. And we want to go to cell A1, and if necessary click on the Home tab. We've already got that. Click on the Find and Select button, which is way over here on the end. And now we're on the top of page 442, and we want the click on we want to click on Find, and we want to expand the dialog box. Click on Options here so we can see more stuff. And we're looking for equipment. So in the Find What box, type equipment, and we want to match the case, so it has to begin with a capital E, and we want to match the entire cell contents, and then we want to click on Find Next. And we found the word equipment in B8 here. And if we continue to click on Find Next, we see it shows up 4 different places. And we're supposed to close that. Now we're going to do a Find and Replace. So this time go to Find and Select, and this time click on Replace. And actually this was there before, it's just a matter of which tab shows up here when you make your selection. And what we're looking for is cleaning in the find what box, and we'll replace it with cleaning supplies. And we want to have check marks in these two boxes, match case and match entire cell contents, and those are still turned on from before, so we don't need to do anything. Tap or click the Replace All button, and it will go through and it will tell you every how many times it made a replacement. So there are 4 places where it made that replacement, and go ahead and click on OK to close the dialog box. Click on Close to close this dialog box, and that brings us to the end of the Find and Replace section, and the next part involves inserting a 3D cone chart, and the instructions are on the top of page 445. Select the range from I4 to J10. Okay, from I4 to J10 is our summary information up here, and we want to click on our Quick Analysis button here, and we want click on Charts, and click on More Charts, and click on the All Charts tab here, and we want the 3D column button, which is the last one over here. So select that and click on OK. And we should get something that looks like this. And the first thing we want to do is we want to move it to a new worksheet. So click on the Move Chart button up here. And we want to put it on a new sheet called 3D cone chart, and click on OK. And if we do it that way, as opposed to the way they did it in the book, then we don't have to go down here and double click on it and change the name. So now this should match what you see on the top of page 446. And it says change the sheet tab to blue. So let's right click and go to tab color, and we get 3 shades of blue, but one is light and one is dark. And if they say ordinary blue, that's the one that we want. Okay, to format the chart, we want to do the change colors, and it says select color number 7 in the monochromatic area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops, that's 11. Let's back up here. They started counting a little bit higher than I did. Okay, color 7 is right. Let's back off and check it again. Color 7 is the blue one right here. And now we've got blue, and I want to right click any one of the columns here. So right click and choose Format Data Series. And over here we want the series options. And what we want to do is we want to click on Full Cone over here. And this should match what you see on the middle of page 447. And we want to close the Format Data Series button over here. Change the zoom to 100%. Okay, mine is on 92. Yours may be different depending on the resolution of your monitor. And tap or click the Chart Elements button up here, the plus sign in the upper right hand corner. And we want Axis Titles. And on the bottom down here, just click on it. click on it once and get a solid line here, you can just start typing immediately. You don't have to double click or click inside the box or anything. Just type in categories and hit enter, and it'll replace the x-axis text. And over here we want, just click on that once again, you'll get the solid line around the border, and you just start typing and type in dollars and delete the z-axis label, which is this one over here. Just click on it once. When you get the solid line around it, hit the delete key and it will disappear. And I don't want series 1 there either. And it says delete the chart title. So click on that once. When you get the solid line, notice if you click on it twice, you get a dotted line, which may not show up very well in the video, but if you do it on your own computer, you'll see it. And what you want is, if you select this, if you have a solid line around it, anything you do applies to the whole thing, including typing text will replace whatever is currently there. So just select it when you get the solid line, hit the delete key, and the chart title goes away. And now our chart should match the one on, well, we got to do a chart style, I guess. We're going to go to the chart styles button and take a look at the styles here, and we want style 3, which is this one. Okay, it gives us a little bit of gray. And okay, now we're going to add some word art. So let's go to our Insert tab here and click on Word Art. This works exactly the same as it does in Word if you're familiar with Word. And they want us to check the, or select the gradient fill dark purple accent 1 reflection, which is this one right here. And we want to type 2015 sales analysis. Whoops. And we also want to drag it up to the top of the chart. And we also want to go to the font color, which should be right here. And the color that we want is dark blue, accent 3, lighter 40%. That's the one right there. And it'll change it all to blue for us. And then it says click outside. Now, one thing you might also want to do here is select this, get the solid line around it. Notice if I click on it once, come on. If I click on it once, I usually get a solid line. If I click on it inside, after that I get a dotted line. I want the solid line here. And if we go to, let me see, format and align over here, actually we may not be able to do that. I thought I could, that just centers the text within the box. And no, it's not giving me that option for some reason. I thought I could center it by doing that, but either I'm missing something or that's not an option for this particular word art. So that should take us to the Working with Smart Art graphics on page 449. That's a good place to stop this video.